So, as I said before, my name is Mohanna. I'm 27 years old. The name of my podcast is I'm Fine. So, on today's little video about me being fine, what am I fine about today that I'm actually not fine about? A lot of things, honestly. As we all know, depending on when I put this video out, it's Christmas season. Christmas season, holiday season has everyone stressing, especially as a parent. I have two kids, one who's 8, a daughter, and a son who's 3 years old. And this time is it's crazy. We're buying gifts. We're like doing holiday decorations. We're making sure we buy other people gifts. We are making sure everything is wrapped. We are moving elves. Yeah. Disclosure, please don't let your kids listen to this podcast. We are doing the most of stuff to make this Christmas magic and for the kids to have some type of memory to look back on and be like, oh, my mom used to do this, my dad used to do this, and it was special and I have to keep up with this tradition, or I don't like the way they did that, but I want to do this. And I know when I was growing up, Christmas was a very, very special time for me and my brothers and my family. My mom and dad always made it special for us. My dad's Muslim and my mom is Christian, so you can imagine the dynamics of Christmas for a long time. But my dad still made an effort every year, whether against his will, whether he wanted to or not, put up the tree and buy us Christmas gifts, because it was just a priceless thing to see on your kids' faces. There's pure happiness, pure enjoyment. You love to make your kids happy. Like, that's one thing as a parent that you live for, like their little smiles, their like gratefulness, their gratitude. You're like, oh my God, thank you, that's what I wanted. And you're like, yeah, I got it, I accomplished it as a parent. But to say that, on the other hand, it's very stressful being the other end of it, not the kid receiving it, but the parent doing all that, doing all the Christmas magic, all the packing, all the planning, everything. It's very, very, oh God, it's a lot of work. Today, my daughter had her winter concert. I had to get her dressed. I have to buy her whole new wardrobe. Girls can't wear the same thing twice. Stupid rule, but understandable, because I never wore the same thing twice. Boys, so much easier. Pants, shirt, shoes, nice haircut, done. Girls, hair, shoes, necklace, accessories, bracelets, dresses, stockings, cardigans. It just goes on. Perfume. She has to smell good. She's 8, but she has to smell good on stage, standing there next to everybody. So you have to do that. So that was, and they told you at the last minute also, by the way, like parents that are in school, does everyone else have that same complaint? Like, I feel like they tell us stuff at the very last minute. Like, I don't know, like I don't have life that I'm also planning, or bills that I'm also planning to pay for. Then you just throw like a school fundraiser in the mix of it. Like, we got to donate to some cats and dogs that also are starving before Christmas. Just happens to be right before Christmas. Like, they weren't starving the whole year, but it's fine. It's fine. We donated it. We donated we donated stuff to some cats and dogs. I'm pretty sure they're happy for Christmas. I hope they are. You got donated some stuff to them. And then also they had other fundraisers going on, and then they had the pie sell, and I didn't know people still buy pies. I don't like pie. Sorry, I don't like pie. People who like pie, fine. All for it for you, but I don't like pies. I thought it was a stupid fundraiser, I'm just being honest. But apparently they made a lot of money, so maybe a lot of people do like pies, and it's just my own bias, my own thing. Don't be alarmed. That's just my boiler and furnace doing what it needs to do. But it was so many fundraisers going on, so then they just dropped that the winter concert is like in 2 weeks, and I'm like, of course it is. It is in 2 weeks. And then they sent another email out saying, oh, we have a class party. I'm like, oh, great, fantastic, a class party. Yeah, and they're like, oh, we all just need volunteers to donate. And I'm like, great. Gotta volunteer for that too. And for people who are saying, no, you don't need to volunteer, that's just being extra, you don't need to do your kids' fundraisers. Let me tell you something. Little kids are very convincing, and like they will make you feel bad for not doing a damn fundraiser for them to get like a fidget spinner. It's stupid. Yes, they have a million fidget spinners, but because they didn't get one from the fundraiser, it's something wrong. And you as a parent, you just gotta like pick and choose your battles. Like, am I going to convince people to buy a $40 pie for my kid to get a fidget spinner, or am I just not going to do the fundraiser? That's your like two options. And like, none of them are easy decisions. For some parents, it's an easy decision. Now, for me, I did not do the pie fundraiser. I threw it in the garbage because I don't know anyone who's gonna buy pie. I don't know. My mom bakes cakes, so I make cake pops and treats and other stuff. So my kids are pretty fulfilled with sweets. Like, we weren't doing pie. I don't know anyone who likes pie enough to spend $40 on a pie. I didn't know anyone that wants to buy cookies. And I'm also friends with other moms, so they are also doing their own fundraisers. We have popcorn fundraisers. And we're just going around in a circle like, do you guys want pie? Do you want popcorn? Do you want cookies? Do you want to participate in this dance-a-thon, read-a-thon that my kid has to do? Do you want to watch them read for 5 minutes for $20? Like, it's just, it goes on and on and on and on. But back to Christmas. So now, when you're doing Christmas, your kids give you a list. Now this year, I must say, my daughter was very hard to buy for this year. And not because she asked for a lot of stuff, it's because she didn't have a lot of stuff to ask for. She has a lot of stuff already. And as they get older, it's just more common or trendy things. Like, I'm surprised she didn't ask me for skincare, honestly, this year, but thank God, maybe that's next year. But I'm glad she didn't ask for that one. But she asked for like just a couple things, like American Girl doll. I didn't expect that one to be on the list, honestly. I thought we outgrew dolls, but they're back on the list. And then LOL dolls. She has a lot of them. They don't look in great shape. Maybe that's probably why she asked for one or a couple. But that's really what she asked for. And like a phone case. So she was easy and simple, but yet hard at the same time, because I'm like buying my son who's 3, and he asked for like a very long list of stuff. But his birthday's in March, so I didn't get him everything on that list because, excuse me, sir, your birthday's in 3 months after Christmas. I gotta save some for your birthday at this point. Like, we're not getting everything on the list. No. Like, when I was growing up, we had a 3 gift limit, except for my younger brother, because he was the baby, so he got more gifts, but whatever. We're not bitter about it. Maybe a little bit, but we're not. But we all got a decent amount of gifts when we were younger. And I was talking to my husband. I was like, we need to bring back that 3 gift rule that my parents had, because it makes our life so much easier. 3 gifts, 1 big gift, 2 medium, smallish gifts, and then done. That's it. Like, and they also are very spoiled. I had kids young. I'm 27. So my kids are the only little ones in the family. Everyone else is big, my age, a little bit younger than me, or in middle school. Like, so people spoil them either way. My family members are going to spoil them because they're the youngest kids, and everyone loves to see little kids open up gifts on Christmas and see their faces like, oh my God, you got me that? And then it's funny. It's just like, it's really magical. I have tons of videos of the kids opening up gifts, and it's so magical. So that's what we do as parents to achieve that Christmas magic. Now, on the other opposite side, like I said, I'm fine, but I'm really not fine, because you have to do all that wrapping and gift buying, and then the bills don't stop billing. Like, I wish for Christmas, for every adult, they can just give us like a month free of bills, you know, that we don't have to pay bills for the month of December, because they're like, okay, you know what? I know you guys are all stressing. I know you guys have to like catch up on other bills. I know you have to buy your kids stuff. I know you have to buy your family stuff. I know you're probably just doing good deeds too, like just sowing into other people's lives. So let me just like sow into your life and just, you know, put the pause button just for that 1 month. But no, you got to pay for everything. And then not only that, New Year's is January 1st, which we all know bills are due on the 1st. So like that's a whole nother dilemma. That's not going to stop. They're not taking a holiday for New Year's. It's not like they can't receive your payment. So it's a stressful season. And before that was Thanksgiving. So like I know Thanksgiving is, well, Thanksgiving is more just about like eating and celebrating and gathering with your family, being grateful, but also all that food planning and buying food. Groceries are expensive. So at this point, I feel like everyone should just have like a potluck. Like everyone just brings something, like at church, you know? Someone brings macaroni and cheese, someone else brings cornbread. That's what we should start doing for Thanksgiving again. Like not letting one person just cook a whole meal. This Thanksgiving, we had like a very low-key Thanksgiving. I started this new tradition, me and my husband started this new tradition with our kids that we're going to take them to a movie. And thank God, like, and no, the movies, before anyone gets me started about movies, I get a discount. So the movies weren't that expensive for me. And I know when I did not have the discount, we spent like $200 at the movie theater. God knows why or why the movie theaters are that expensive for an hour, 2 hour movie, for it to be like $100 and $100 and something for tickets, and then the popcorns and the drink and everything. Like I don't get why it just like why. Like, why is it that expensive? That doesn't make any sense. But even though, like, honestly, any family outing is going to run you like $200. That's like base minimum. You want to go out to eat, it's like $200. You want to go to the American Dream Mall, it's just like $200 to get in. And then you have to pay for food and parking and other stuff that they have, all these attractions that's on the other way. Then you're like, oh, just $50 more for you to get a wristband for something else. You're just, oh yeah, $50 more per child. Okay, that's fine. It's just, it's a stressful time. What I asked a lot of people for when they asked me what did my kids want, I told them, and I also suggested like, oh, how about experience gifts? Like, why can't I just, you guys can like get us a gift certificate to Urban Air or Catch Air, and then one day on like a rainy day, I can just pull out that little certificate and be like, hey, let's go to Urban Air. And I don't have to spend any, well, no, I'm going to end up spending extra money. Like, I mean, you just can't get away with that. But I won't have to spend the money for getting there and the food there or the food after there or the drink there, which the drink or slushies there is like $5 to $10 for one slushie. Just one slushie, even though those ices have always been expensive because my parents used to make us share one. It was 3 of us, one slushie. But now being a parent, I understand why they made us do that. My kids argue, so I get 2 different straws. And I'm like, just figure it out amongst yourself. Share. Sharing is caring. Or I just bring water bottles and snacks with me everywhere I go. Juice, snacks. We shop at Costco a lot. I pack a to-go snack bag everywhere I go. Because my kids, like most other people's kids, get hungry once we're outside. Next thing you know, they want goldfish. We have like 20 bags of goldfish. No, not even more goldfish, more than 20 bags of goldfish at the house. They want water. I'm not paying for $5 for water outside when we have a lot of water at home. So I'm just going to carry a snack bag around me. So I don't care if anyone thinks that I sound cheap, but when you're like living life and grocery shopping every week out of your paycheck, you might want to bring a snack bag with you. Just bring a snack bag. It doesn't hurt. Just leave it in the car. Just keep it underneath the seat in your trunk somewhere. Make the kids carry it. You need a snack bag because the prices are too expensive. It's just too much. It's too much. It's too much going on. Just no. So I'm fine. But I'm not fine. I'm not fine with paying those prices or spending. I hate, my pet peeve is spending money on something that I already have. Like, I feel like it's a waste. So if I have, I don't know, I have a special type of juice at home and then I'm outside and I won't get it unless I'm like super, super craving it or like dying. Like I need it. I need something to drink or I'm going to pass out. But otherwise, I'm pretty good with just like, oh, I have it at home. I'll just wait till I get home, or I'll have something in the car for myself. I can just snack on that until I get home, because you got to learn how to budget out here. And the inflation is just inflationing, and it's it's not getting any better. I don't know. I pray that it does get better, but for right at this very moment, it's going to take some time for things to balance out. It's not that things are going to become cheaper. Maybe they're going to raise our pay a little bit more to balance it out. But right now, it's just, it is what it is. So you have to survive in different ways that you figure out how to survive. And being a parent on top of this economy, it's just ridiculous. Everything is ridiculous. Buying clothes for the kids, even like now, like this is wintertime, the kids grew a little bit, so you have to buy them clothes. Not even that, they can't fit their winter clothes from last year. They outgrew that, so you're donating clothes, and then you're also like buying more clothes. And then once you buy those clothes, it's spring. Like spring is around the corner. Spring is in April, March, April. Then you're gonna need clothes there, and then as soon as you turn your head and buy spring clothes, you need to buy summer clothes. And it just, the list keeps going on and on. It's very overwhelming. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just venting, honestly, because I never knew things were like that. I never knew. My parents paid, like majority of us, our parents paid for a lot of stuff. So when you're growing up and realizing like, oh gosh, like I gotta pay for that too. And that too, and oh, okay, I can't. Okay, like you're just, you're like, okay, take my money, I guess. Do they need it now? Yeah, okay, well, it's no timing, it's no space in between things. But I have learned now, like, you know, with the kids, I've learned to space things out. I learned how to plan ahead of time. I learned not to buy the kids a whole wardrobe for like the whole winter, the whole summer, the whole spring. Do not do that. I stopped doing that. If that works for you, that's good. But my kids just grow. They grow and then they tend not to like stuff that I bought, so I'm making them wear it and then they're crying and I can't take it. I can't take it. And then sometimes you buy all this stuff, then you'll go in your closet when it's time to like switch over wardrobes for seasons and stuff like that, and you find brand new price tags with new clothes. They're new clothes and you have no choice but to donate them. You can't return them because it's way too far past the return date. You don't even know where the receipt is. You don't know what store you bought it from. And you have to donate these new clothes to other people, which is great. Don't get me wrong. It's great. Someone else is getting clothes, but you're like, damn, I just donated 5 pairs of brand new jeans to somebody because it was all the way in the back of her closet or on the floor somewhere or like stuck in the drawer. And so I've been learning, okay, well, we'll buy them a couple outfits, then I'll go along. They're like, okay, well, we need some shirts now. Okay, now you need a cute outfit to go to a party. So like, I'll have that in the closet. It just never ends. It never ends. Motherhood doesn't end. Holidays never end. Like after Christmas is New Year's. Okay, fine, New Year's is not that big of a deal, but then it's Valentine's Day. And then for kids, you have to buy candy for the class party and give out cards. Watch your kids give out cards to people that they don't remotely like sometimes, but because it's the nice thing to do, you have to make a card for everyone, which I agree with. I agree with, because some kids are shy. So they don't really get to know a lot of people because they are shy. So I agree with that. But I'm just saying, it's just that it's the Valentine's Day dance. And my birthday is around Valentine's Day. My dad's birthday is on Valentine's Day. So it's like a whole another expense. And then my son's birthday is right after Valentine's Day. His birthday is March 6th. So then party planning. I don't even plan my own parties anymore. Like, I'll just go out for a drink. That's it. Like, that you're gonna pay for a babysitter, but you're not gonna have that much fun. Just wait till they get older. But it's an interesting thing. So thank you for listening to me blab for like 20 minutes. So if any of the stuff that you guys relate to, please let me know. If you feel free to like vent with me, blab to me, that's perfectly fine. I'm open to hearing all things, all feedback, even negative, that's fine. It doesn't really affect me. Life is kicking my butt enough with my 2 kids, so like I don't think anything else that someone can say to me can like send me over the edge. It's not gonna happen. But thank you for tuning in on I'm Fine.